Mesbah here and welcome to Mesbricks. This will be a Lego City update. So you can see that I have a row of modulars here, the police station, the bookstore and the diner. On this row I have two custom modulars, the half modular and downtown bakery along with assembly square. But right here is this empty space. It sits just behind the beach. So I do have a video on the beach as well as you can see scenes from Baywatch, for example. But what set do I put here? Yes, it's a modular, but not the new jazz modular. This is actually going to be the best modular of 2022, and no, it's not the boutique hotel. It is the Sanctum Santorum. I've been waiting to build this set for a long time and put it on display. So right now I'm going to transfer this to my build desk and get to it. So this will be a review of the Sanctum Santorum as well as the placement of the set in my Lego room. So let's get going. I've arranged the bags in order and it looks like each bag is quite small, so paths should be easy to find. And there are 18 bags overall, and the base plate is in a separate white packaging by itself. Here am I at my work desk, and the instruction manuals, there's 3 of them, and the sticker sheet, which is quite a lot of stickers, they're in their own packaging. So it's nice to see that Lego takes care of packaging in this really expensive and big set so the stickers don't get damaged. Let's start building. So I've just finished the first booklet and going to start the second one. There's 3 instruction booklets, remember, and it took, see, I'm on bag 9 right now, so out of 18 bags I finished 8, 10 left, and 8 of those went into just building the first floor. So I'll have a detailed look later, but I just wanted to show you that 8 bags out of 18 just went to the first floor. Lots of incredible details, structures, and there's something about these tiles that reminded me of assembly square, the way you attach these on the studs not on top technique. I like the door entrance. I don't like the way the door looks from inside, which is this. A lot of structures visible. I wish they smoothed out this part a little bit, and I wish there was a little bit more gap from the door to the stairs. So that could have been done by increasing this to maybe here, a couple of maybe 3 or 4 studs bigger, the building. But of course that would have led to overall building being bigger, higher stud counts, higher piece counts, and so on. Yeah, overall I have 4 figures so far. Looking forward to continuing the build. So my Sanctum Santorum is now finished, all 18 bags done. You can see these are the pieces left over. I have actually used some of these pieces here and there just because I don't like having loose pieces so much lying around. Here is the building, so let me move it back slightly. You can see, this is just some light. You can see that the building is quite tall. It's 1, 2, 3 stories and then the roof, and 9 figurines. So you can see Scarlet Witch, and she is fighting Dead Strange or Defender Strange, and here is Sinister Strange, and I have Doctor Strange, the main hero, right here, followed by Master Mordo, Ebony Maw, Wong, and Iron Man. And of course here is the monster eking out of a portal, watched closely by Spider-Man. It's a very impressive building. It looks great from far. And I couldn't help but make a little bit of comparison to the bookstore. So let me show you the bookstore and point out a few things. So here is the bookstore modular with the apartment right next to it, downtown diner, and the police station. So one of the things about the bookstore is that it only took about 6 hours of building. Most of the pieces were big bricks, so you just stack it up, you're building the walls of the bookstore. You can see some of the tile work here, some of the intricate details here. So those are the ones that took some time, the tile work here. But now let's go back to the Sanctum Santorum. Lots and lots of little pieces to give details. So for example, you can see that, these are some of those little pieces, leftovers, extra ones that they gave. But even see the window grill, the railing, around here a bucket handle to give some details. So the piece count, which is 2708 pieces, lot of it are little pieces. Even, you can see the power of the weapons, the superpowers of the heroes. So lots and lots of little pieces make up the piece count. And I'm not gonna say that's a bad thing, because this gives a lot of details to the build. But it, like for example, the power of Iron Man here. But what happens is it slows down the build. This actually took a lot of time to build. It's not a 6-hour build, especially if you're like me, building at a leisurely pace, listening to a podcast. So there's a lot of it's a very big build experience, and I really enjoyed it. And I wanted to talk about one of the things. So this is the third instruction booklet. So, but the instructions are actually white inside. It's not black. So that again makes it very good. So as it is, I'm going to do the review in my usual style. I'm going to say 5 things I like about this big modular. Now why 5 and why not 10? Usually when I have a big modular like this, I pick 10, but I decided to narrow it to 5. So it makes the features really unique and stand out. But I'm also going to take a detailed look at the floors inside. Now I'm not gonna get into too much detail because I don't know too much about the Marvel fandom, the finer trivia of the Sanctum Santorum. I'm not a Marvel nerd by any means, so I cannot help in that. But I'm gonna take a little look at the floors and what really impressed me in each floor. And then I'll say the 5 things that I really love about this build before we place it back in my city. So let's actually go from the top down. This is the roof, so I'm going to remove it. There's nothing much happening on the roof. I put in some of those extra pieces right here so you can see a little bit of garden. So they give this garden, and these are some of my extras. But again, nothing much going on the roof, so I decided to have Defender Strange fight the Scarlet Witch. Now let's come to the top floor. This is actually my favorite part of the build because of the striking red color. And one of the things, so let me show you the instruction manual. This is a very famous picture of Doctor Strange looking out through the windows of the world. This is the seal of the Vishanti. So that's Doctor Strange's symbol. You can see it right here. They made it very nice. Lot of details inside. And yes, I'm going to remove this wall right here, which comes out. So that way you can see that if I have a light source outside the window, you can put Doctor Strange there and take that picture. Let me actually try. So I'm going to bring one of my light pieces around here, so you can see light flooding through. So turn off every other light, make sure the roof is in place. So let's actually put the roof back in place. There. This is how you can take that picture. So let me do it properly. Put this guy right out. There. So here is that picture. But there is one thing that I wanted to show you. right here there is no place to balance Doctor Strange. In the picture, Doctor Strange is sort of floating there. So what you have to do is you have to put a bar, like you have to take one of these and place it here, attach it, put Doctor Strange there, and then take the picture. So that's the top floor. Let's now go to the middle and then the first floor. The second floor, or the first floor depending on how you want to count it, if the bottom floor is the ground floor, it's just a big hole really, surrounded by walls and lots of details. You can see the bookshelf right here, a lot of books, lots of stickers, and that's where those lots of little pieces, they come into play. So very nice details. I'm not again going through each of them, but the cool thing is this door right in the middle. So if you open it, and you can see, oops, one of my fingers just fell, but don't worry about it. If we open the door, let's see if we can see it from here. No. So right there, around there is a portal to another world, but I can switch it. Right here you go to a mountainous world or you go to a desert world, and that is by these play feature. Now of course you can see the Gargaton, the big monster, coming out of a portal right here. This is also removable. So again, lots and lots of little details. The couches, I really like everything on this floor. So let me put it back and just talk about the main floor right now. So the main floor, it's a nice Victorian look to the Sanctum Santorum. Lots of nice tile work, masonry, and of course there's a portal here. You can see, some of the stuff inside. You can watch other reviews. You can watch other reviews and see what some of the details are inside. I don't have too much knowledge of the Marvel folklore, the Marvel intricate knowledges, but I really like a lot of the nicer details here. The staircase looks great. As I said, I don't really like the way they made the door on the inside, but yeah. And the best thing is that it's a very good corner building, so you have a lot of nice back alley feel right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the building back together, talk about the 5 things that I really love about the whole set, and then place it in my city. At number 5, what I really like about this set is the corner modular design. So you can have another building right here. So what I'd have to do is I have to take this out, this monster tile right here, and turn it around. So let's do that. So you can place it in a way that it goes in, and that way you can have another building right next to it. And the tiles go around the corner, so this can be placed, so you could have other modulars right next to it. There's an alleyway right there. So that's at number 5 what I like about this set. At number 4, I really like the details. So let's just take a look at what I removed, this wall insert. Just take a look at all the intricate details, eyes and eyelashes and so on. This whole modular has lots and lots of interior details, not to mention exterior like this tile work. So that's number 4. At number 3, I like the fact that you can place these figures either up in the air through the use of these bars, or, and this is best, there's lots of places on the side that you can attach. Even on the back there are a lot of studs through which I could place the figures, so it gives a look of dynamism to the whole building. So you can see, for example, Doctor Strange is right around here, and Master Mordo is flying, and I have placed Wong at an angle. So lots of studs on the side, and as well as they give you these lots of attachments so you can, you know, place your figures the way you want all over and around the building. So let's go to feature number 2, play features. So let me go to the back. You can see these play features that change, you know, the world that you can jump in through the portals. I like the fact that you can remove these, interchange them. So I could have placed the Gargatun monster coming out from here. So all these play features are the second best thing about this modular that I really like. You don't get that in other modulars, obviously, because they are not set in the Marvel world. And the number one thing I really love about this set has to be the windows of the world right here. This is such a dynamic thing. It just draws your attention, and they've done it so well. And I love the way that you can take pictures like this. So that to me is the best thing about this modular. Now let me go and place it in my city. So here it is, coming around the first row of modulars, the second row of modulars, the beach, and there it is, the Sanctum Santorum. Right there, just drawing your attention in. Of course, it's right across the fairground and the magical world of Harry Potter. So there's a little bit of magic here, right in the city, the Sanctum Santorum. It really pops out. Like when you come in, you can see that the building commands attention. Let me go to the ground level, and you can see the Victorian facade of the building is quite evident. And it looks really, really good. Right there on the ceiling, the roof, you can see Scarlet Witch fighting with Defender Strange or Death Strange. There it is. That is my review and experience of building the Lego Sanctum Santorum. This is Mesbah. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. This is Mesbah from Mesbricks. Take care. Stay safe. Happy building.